Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about episode 2 of Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. And in this episode, one of the major things that does happening in the beginning is that Lady Tamaya, or Tamu, sorry, uh, she got a letter. And in this letter, it was from the Demon Slayer Corps, basically inviting her to come over and share research and do research with them to figure out what's going on with Nezuko and maybe how they can cure others. So that's kind of cool and kind of important here. Moving on from there, we get to the main thing. Tanjiro has a mission. No, he's not allowed to train just yet, but he gets a letter from Kagaya, and within this letter, it talks about him meeting Gayu. And Gayu is said to be very lonely and just needing someone. And what Tanjiro wants to do throughout this episode is he wants to get training from him. Gayu, as a lonely person as he is, he wants nothing to do with it. He finally breaks character after Tanjiro badgers him the first time. And this is what he says. He says, "Why don't you be the water Hashira?" And Tanjiro's like, "I can't do this, you know what I mean? I don't know water breathing good enough. I'm just not suited for it. My style changed with it, you know what I mean?" So after that, he's like, "I'm not a demon slayer at all. I didn't even pass my test. I can't be the water Hashira." Because they need a Hashira as soon as possible, is what is shown. Moving forward, after that, Tanjiro's kind of like, oh, he just needs someone there. And he keeps badgering him. They finally, days pass, and they get to this bridge, and it's back to daytime finally. Tanjiro bugs him again, and we get to hear what Gayu is saying within his head. He's basically, this kid's gonna keep bothering me, keep badgering me, and you know what I mean? He's just like a curse. What happens was surprising. He explains the story of how he's not a Hashira or can't be the Hashira, can't be a Demon Slayer. And it goes like this. So, at the very start, whenever he took his test, he was training with someone known as Sabato. And him and Sabato were together. They were basically best friends doing training. And Sabato was a great demon slayer before he could become a demon slayer. So, during their exam, he actually got hit in the eye by a demon. And yeah, he ended up sadly passing out. So Gayu was down for the count, didn't kill a single demon, and Sabato was a hero, and he heard a boy in the distance, and he went to go help him, and sadly, he died. And it's sad. So we know that Gayu was very depressed and upset after all that, and torn to shreds, and that's what got him to be very lonely up to today. So we get back to Tanjiro, and he's wondering what to say. And finally, he says something like, shouldn't you be doing what he would want, following his footsteps? And then he has this realization where he got slapped by Sabato. So Sabato actually slapped Gayu because his sister and everyone else died. And they didn't die in just vain. They died for him to go on. And for him to go on, it's to make the most of his life. And after that, Tanjiro is like having a realization, did I say the wrong thing? I don't know what to say. And he thinks about this eating contest thing so awkwardly, as he just stopped in his tracks, and he's like, oh crap, what did I say? Guyu's like, yes. And then Tanjiro's like, want to have an eating contest? Soba eating contest? And then it goes from there. He agrees to the training, and yeah, that's the plot lines are thickening. It's getting better. So we're looking at our water Hashira. I'm pretty positive he's gonna be the next Hashira for the water. Tanjiro's gonna start his training, and he's gonna get very powerful this season. And I hope that all of our boys, Senetsu, Inosuke, they all get their training specifically for them, and they get more powerful. It's gonna be an all-out war. Probably gonna be another season before we get to it. Hey, if we get to it now, and then they come back and it's like really heated, bliss. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. I thought the Gayu was a really awesome character, and I don't know, he was just cool. Now, is he the best one out of all? No. But this is the thing. Tanjiro will always resonate with Gayu because because if you remember what happened on that train arc, you remember how sad he was and how everyone else was. Uh, Rengoku, we love you. We thank you for your for just sacrificing yourself. Anyway, guys, I love you. Hope you stay safe and peace.